to E-Series number 4 live from the Chaos TV studios here in Weesp, Netherlands. It's time to get underway with the tournament and all the coverage throughout the day. We'll have multiple admins here on site, and we also have coverage from Tech9, which should be interesting to say the least. We have 7 teams coming down here to our studio to give themselves a match to remember, and it should be interesting already. We are already here out on strike. It's going to be Gamelimited versus kTm. I'm just ready to go on the way. We just had the knife round ready to go. Let's go over these teams, though. Gamelimited with the one, Durster, Boogaby, and Vil. On the other hand, kTm with Rain, Sulu, Ramsey, GLD, and Blocks. Let's get ready to go on our way. Waiting for one more player to find himself in the server, and you know what? Let's begin the very first match here from E-Series number 4. I have had an interesting morning already. I went for a little bit of a jog this morning. Met a couple players on the way there, and a little bit of an awkward situation there because they saw me running down the street, and they were like, what the hell? Gamer running? Gamelimited will be starting off on the assaulting sides. Decide to leave the bomb after they do a short feint towards B side, but not much really being done in that general direction. Already one down. In the meantime, Sulu for kTm and GLD as well find themselves out, and for the moment, let's see if we can find the bomb. It's on Rat. He's already slowly making himself towards the other side. kTm only have one player remaining, and he's going to have to work himself towards a good position. It's going to be Rain. He's got himself the scope, and let's see what he can do here. The plan will most likely come in on towards A site. And they've already figured him out. Oh, superb shot here.
Explosives.
Gets the first. He's gonna need to watch out because there's gonna be one right around the corner. And it's not gonna happen. It's 1-0 as Gamelimited picks up the first kill, or in the first round even, here on strike. Run number 2, let's get this party underway. Gamelimited, after a bit of a staggered rush towards B earlier on, have decided to commit themselves to freedom and culture of the mind, which is B. Even though Rat is holding steady near statue. The rest of kTm have already managed to go down. Sulu, let's see where you are. Finding himself in Overlook, which should be shops. Not much you can do at this point, though. Still holding steady. kTm are somewhere in the middle. Yeah, they are by B shop. Not going to happen there. Oh! That could have been a great shot there. Bit of a sniper battle going on. Just Sulu remaining on the kTm sides. Picks up Vil. Not going to happen. Gamelimited picks up their second round here on Crash. A lot of people in the chat channel were already claiming that it was going to be a complete destruction from the kTm side, but so far, not so much luck. And as kTm lose their first player by Nate, Dirt, same story there. Not having too much luck, though. So far, the pacing of this match has been fairly slow. Then again, this is still a group stage match. We have 7 teams that came down here, which made the setup slightly interesting, considering we only have 6 teams, and we do have more PCs than we normally have. As Plox just picks up 2 in a row. Maybe able to get himself a hat trick as he's just slowly sitting my statue. And it looks like kTm are going to pick up their first round. When we arrived here this morning, well, I was already here. I slept on this very couch. And it's still a little bit early for me as well. A little bit rusty. Trying to get underway. I did some coverage in Dutch the other week for Homefront in the Zego Studios in Utrecht, which was interesting. But it's not to be. kTm pick up their first round here. Leaving Gamelimited in the dust. Let's go on the way. Let's see what kind of strategies we've already got on the way. It looks like we're going to be seeing an A push with a rush towards towards the restaurant and possibly into A. As Gamelimited are making a fast push right on towards the statue, having no problem whatsoever. Smokes are coming out. This bomb is going to get planted. The one actually getting 2 in a row. Quickly cleaning out the kTm defending team. Making the score 3-1. Team Derp, better known as Herasis, are sitting out round number 1. They do get a bye, basically considering we have 7 teams. Oh, the one with a double nade. But as I said, kTm already off towards a very, very bad start here. The one getting his hat trick. Let's see if he can pick up blocks as well for the 4-man, and is going to do so. First 4-man of the tournament. There you go. I do think this would be a good time to introduce you to A-Spec's big drinking game. If you see yourself a hat trick, you take a sip. If you see yourself a 4-man, you take a shot. If you see yourself an ace, 2 shots of tequila. Straight up. Those are the rules. So if you find yourself bored, and if you have yourself a couple of friends over, do play A-Spec's big drinking game. We'll come out with more rules as the day continues. Sealy so far, though, not having a very good match. The one picking up the spray with 11 kills, but Sealy only has 5 deaths, 0 assists. Especially that 4-man was really something to look forward to. One doesn't need to watch out, though, because he's going to go down there. Leaving Dirt all by himself. Does pick up Sealy, 1v2. The first real clutch-esque situation of the tournament. Not gonna happen. kTm pick up themselves their second round. It's 4v2. As this is the very first time in E-Series history that the 2 teams that have been considered to be the best of the Benelux, namely TLR and Aces, are not attending. Mainly because the TLR organization decided to crumble the dust, and Aces kicking out some of their players due to some internal struggle. Preki apparently got kicked out of the team. Not sure why that was. Apparently he wants to pick up CSS. Stopping on a high point. Well, Preki, if you were really stopping on a high point, you would have probably ended your career after the next Antwerp Esports Festival. That would be a true high point. kTm finally pick up themselves another round. It's 4-3. But in the meantime, we do have Aces and TLR coming together at large. We had a mix-esque team, and consisting of Prophecy, Paz, Fado, Chubi, and Meme, who are already in the building. I have seen them, yeah, as I get some thumbs up already from Meme. 4-3. Back to the game, though. kTm already 1-man down, and Sulu, who was supposedly be their #1 player, is really not performing all too well. Gamelimited coming out on top continuously, even though kTm getting 4 versus 3 fairly quickly here. Let's see if we can find the one. There he is, the one. with a slightest. Oh, a superb shot there on Plox. Is going to get that plant in onto its site. Absolutely great positioning here from the entire Gamelimited team on the statue, on the side, from the cafe. Nothing was going to get into here, and kTm quickly walking in towards a trap. The thing about kTm is I can't really say their whole name on stream. The same goes for some other team, which shall be unmentioned, but the one is already taking down Sulu with a quick wall bang, maybe picking up a second one here unless he goes down. Prone perhaps is not going to make it out of there, but they're still there to pick up the slack. kTm just having GLD remaining, and he's going through calf. Slowly but steadily. I have to watch out slightly because players may work up, may hear me. Picks up the first. He's got 35 seconds to pull this off. Not going to happen. It's 6-3. As we're going to move on at this pace into what's a quick second half here on Strike. Ironically, one person that we've... all right. I just got here from Mark. Mark, who's recently joined WinFact, and he will be playing with WinFact at the Dublin Esports Festival, which is coming up in the next couple of weeks. Destone, Vado, and Delru will be joining in Epsilon with Maze and Cesium after they kicked Preki and Suze. They are two cousins. So that will be their lineup of Epsilon, which most likely we'll be seeing at either Antwerp Esports Festival and or Dublin Esports Festival in the next couple of months. But that will most definitely be a team to a lineup to watch out for. Maybe be able to take on the onslaught of Sivo or maybe even a Nexus in the next tournaments coming up. But they will have some time to get themselves warmed up for the tournaments coming over the summer. We are in the pre-summer cleanup. Essentially what happens every single year is that right before the summer, teams get rocked together, get pulled out, and then they move on into towards the summer era, where all the teams, where we see new teams being pulled together, and really with something. What the hell was that? Seriously, GLD just standing by, getting shot in the ass, not even having a single ounce of luck there. Even though we are in a 1v1, let's see what Sulu can do here. Thank you very much. And as I just got, and that means Sulu picks up the kill, and there it is, 7-4. Finally, we're gonna have one more round in this half, and we'll move on towards round number 2 here on Strike after a quick matchup. So far, this match has not really shown itself to be all that exciting. We are, of course, in the first round, so the first update has already come in. Join the Force just played versus Zen, and Zen just managed to win 6-13 on Strike. Producer, can I have a pen somewhere in the near future, please, so I can write down the statistics here from this team as well? But in the meantime, kTm still not doing too good. Let's see. We're going to have to see whether or not they can perform on when they switch sides. But this is going to be the last round here on the first half. And Rain already not doing too good. Plox picks up the first one. And
explosives
tying it all back up. Rat will, no, it was actually Boone that managed to get the plant in. And Rat will be by double palms, ready to go. He's got, oh, he completely missed that. Picks up the first, but he just blocks all by himself. On statue, he will know where Rat was. Risky nade. Oh, putting your back towards the enemy is probably not the best thing to do. Needs to watch out that he doesn't get crossfired here. Will be done, so it's 8-4. We're going to be switching side with Gamelimited picking up the first half, 8-4. With KTM already being 4 points behind. It's a quick shout out actually to our guys on the stream. We have been doing some modifications to our streaming rate since Outpost on Fire. Essentially, we're now streaming at a different, well, we're streaming at a bitrate of 5 Mbits towards Justin TV, which automatically grabs the actual stream and then pushes it in towards a format that's more useful to them. So you can stream in, you can watch the stream in 480, 720, and of course the full bitrate, which is the original. Thank you. And the pen. Thank you very much. Which is a full stream. So you are able to pick watch the stream at a full res. So far, though, KTM, the first time in their assaulting side, doing very, very well. The one and Rat being the only men standing, with Rain, GLD, and Plox raining down the Fury. But the bomb is in such an awkward side, right on top of that wall, and they're going to have to rotate. But oh, the one with a great wall bang. Not going to happen. But GLD and Plox is going to finish him off, but it's already been set. What was that? What was that, the one? But yeah, if you want to post some feedback, we do have a thread on Tech9 about the live stream. Put in there how you're feeling about the stream so far. It should be a whole lot smoother than it was at Outpost on Fire. Mainly because our FPS is now down to 50 rather than 120. And the reasoning for that is that then the stream gets picked up easier because we are using a piece of software rather than hardware. The one should have been picked up that kill. Not going to do so, but KTM are already 2-man down. So far, Plox and Sulu for KTM, 11 and 10 respectively, but the one really doing it for Gamelimited. But he's not going to survive. Just Rain and Sulu remaining. Sulu down. Rain, last man standing, will have to use that scope to clutch this off. I don't think it's going to happen because he will need to be grabbing that bomb, and he's got 40 seconds to take on the entire Gamelimited team. And as his health drops to a 0, the pits of Lazarus come back here. And we have ourselves a timeout. As we have ourselves a quick timeout here. Nope. Apparently not. We're going to go continue straight on. As I'm quickly have to look in towards the general direction of the teams. Anything going? No, I just see Mean just standing around, faffing about. So far, the initial shots not really doing anything. The one is down for Gamelimited. Really the guy who's been doing it for his team so far. With KTM not dying to any nades whatsoever. Oh, great one there by Sula. Can he get the double through the wall? Not going to happen. But where's the bomb? That's on GLD. He's going to go for a quick fake plan and rotate towards A if he's smart. Yep. Yeah, he's going to rotate. Putting just booster. Oh. Ooh, that was weird. Bit of a freezing there, but the bomb is going to go down.
Explosives planted.
The bomb has been planted. Oh, that would have been great from the hip. Wasn't going to happen. This is a 1v1. Boone will need to do it now. I don't think he realized. Yes, he saw him. GLD knowing just about where to look. It's 18 seconds remaining. Boone will need to move quickly. Oh, during a lag spike as well. That is going to induce rage. Nothing but rage. Lag spike at the last second
Explosives
as
defused.
Spoon makes his move. It's 5-10. That was utterly unlucky. Timeout being called. We seem to be having some issues with our network here. Such a shame. Such a shame. We're waiting for the teams to figure out what the hell's going on. We have the admins moving over to see if they can get something fixed. It does look like we're going to swap that PC out as soon as possible, as we're going to be grabbing one of the Game Center PCs to swap around the machines. Apparently there's an overheating issue with one of the PCs we rented. So we're going to have to swap that out as soon as we can. In the meantime, though, let's go over the tournament. In this round, we had Cobra versus LOPS, Gamelimited versus kTm, which is obviously what we're watching right now, and Joiner versus Zen, which already played 16-3. All maps for this round is going to be Strike. Round number 2, which is bound to move at 12, i.e. 15 minutes ago. Which was going to be round number 1, Cobra versus kTm, Gamelimited versus Zen, and an LPOS versus Derp, with the Force sitting one out because, well, we do have 7 teams on the tournament. How did Cobra finish playing versus LPS yet? They haven't started yet. In round number 1. Oh, nice. That's always good to have. We're going to be here till 3 a.m. As we're actually waiting for one of the teams to get themselves underway. So that's Cobra versus LOPS. So in the first round, we'll only be able to play, in round number 2, we'll be able to play Gamelimited versus Zen very quickly as soon as this match is up. But the other 2 matches are going to be delayed. So as soon as this is done, we're probably going to be doing broadcasting for Gamelimited versus Zen, depending on what map it's going to be. So, there you have it. That's our schedule for the next couple of hours at least. We are already delayed. Round number 1, as I see my producer sweating already. This is going to be a long day. This is the 3rd E-Series that I've been doing commentary on here live from our studios. And a glass of water is nice every once in a while. As Rain has decided to join himself back on the team. As currently looking at the stats, and he's actually requesting if we're going to be replaying that last round. As I've been given more plants. Those people that have never seen a E-Series before, we do have a love-hate relationship with our plants. Yes, we do love green. Actually, we should go out towards a shop and get ourselves some. Don't get ourselves some greens. We get some tulips. We are in Holland, right? We should get some tulips. Some orange tulips. No, we aren't smoking them. We aren't smoking them. This is Holland. We do see guys. We do not condone the use of drugs. We do not condone it, but it is legal. So if you want to, it's possible. But that doesn't mean that you should. I, for one, don't. Ish. Sometimes. As still, right now, waiting for most of the kTm team. But we are appearing to... as we have a slight admin issue to see whether or not we're going to be replaying that last round. We will have to see. As currently, already, we do have 113 viewers. Well, it's pretty good for a first match, I guess. Of course, we did have, wasn't it SIBO versus a Nexus that we had like 2,500 people watching at once? That was interesting. It would appear that we need an adult at the, because there's still whining whether or not we're going to be playing. So it's going to be 9-5. We're going to be replaying that last round. We're going to be replaying that last round after that lag spike that killed Rain at the last second as he was sitting at the back. As we should be ready to go on the way. We are ready to go on the way. Overheat. Yeah, I know. Don't be alarmed, ladies and gentlemen. The score right now is 5-9. The score is 5-9, and Gamelimited managed to win a round just now after some major lag spikes on Sulu's PC, or Rain's PC, my apologies. So right now it is 5-9. I'm quickly to write that one down. But we have a potential of 3 more rounds. Now actually 4 more rounds being played here. With Sulu with the bomb. And he is trying to move it in towards B. But whether or not the GLD team knows what is up. Oh, not gonna happen. Bomb is down. Rams pick up the second on the KTM side. Nicely done. We'll pick that up and is gonna go for the plant. But the rest of the GL team, the One and Boone, will be quickly rotating. Let's see where they are. Potentially on the back of B already. Yeah, there's the One. Waiting to make his move. They're rotating the bomb back to A. If they can. Very nicely done. But the One already saw the first one with Boom picking up the second with the SMG. Has the bomb gotten into the site? Yes, it has. They're going to have to be quick. They're going to have to be quick indeed. And here comes an A! That's not going to happen. Gamelimited will pick up this round. It's going to be 5-10. Very nicely done. Very nicely done indeed. Superb play. Score is 5-10. Did replay the last round being a replay of so far. GLD for KTM may actually be able to get into its site, but there is already somebody on the bomb. Yes, and it's Vil. He's got to be cheeky, but there's already been tagged up, so he knows they'll know that he's there. And down he goes. The bomb is free to go. Whew, Rain with a double. He's going to pick up that triple as well. Sitting in calf. Making a 2v2. Nope, make that a 2v1. It's just Rat remaining now. He's going to be quick to clutch this out.
Explosives planted.
He's going to have a difficult job. But he does not need to show himself. They know where he is. Picks up the first. Is he going to pay it? No, it does not pick up the second. It's 6-10 in favor of Gamelimited. Initial set nades, not really hitting home anywhere. Which is a bit of a shame, I guess. Even though Gamelimited already losing one of their plays. Make that two. Rat and Vil already down. And this is going to give KTM the momentum they need. That nade could have... Yes, nicely done. The One is down. Plux did die in the process, but it's a 1v4. Oh, hello. Picks up the planter. Picks up the second. Double. Scat does what he does best. Tags up the third, though. So much time. Still not being able to do so. Oh, picks up the third with the hat trick. Needs another one for the four-man. And the bomb is right on top of the site as well. May have this on lockdown. House needs to watch out. Should not peek. He's got 28 seconds to pull this off. So much risk being done. The bomb got picked up, though.
Explosives planted.
Nothing. Not going to happen. It's 7-10. But what a hat trick that was. Very nicely done. Seven to 10. My apologies. 3 more rounds will be enough for Gamelimited. And we also have ties in this tournament. Sulu decided not to go for Overlook and for Statue instead, as kTm firmly positions themselves right on top of the site and dodging bullets all over the place. This plan is quickly going to go down. Gamelimited are not going to have too much luck there.
Explosives planted.
Boone, SMG style, waiting to make his move into the site. And he's going to have to be quick. Scat will need to do the opener shots here. It's the Sulu and Plox. They've got 17 seconds to do this. Right on top of the side. Oh, how did you not see that? Oh, Sulu picks up that kill. It's 8-10. How did they not check that corner? Gamelimited making an absolutely rookie mistake, not checking around the corner where Sulu was sitting. Getting quickly shot in the back. And not able to pick up that round. As kTm so far having a decent second half. It's 8-10. They're 2 rounds away from tying it all back up. Kill for a kill, the one for Sulu. But now, it's more a question of where the bomb is. It's going to be on Rain, and it's going to move to Calf. Gets the first peek. Well, sadly enough, Rain's no Soklon. Should have had that. Ooh, we saw one. He knows where to look. It's 2v2 now. Rain managed to pull it all back. Rat in an awkward position. Putting him all by himself again. The bomb is going to get planted. kTm should have no... Oh! Interesting nade. Wasn't supposed to hit. I doubt Rat is going to be able to do this. Yep. kTm half the site on lockdown. It's 9-10. If you just tuned in, welcome to E-Series number 4, made possible by MediaOnShop.nl here at the Chaos TV studios in Weesp, Netherlands. Tomorrow we will have the ET tournament from E-Series as well. But of course that is not important right now. It's Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare time. This is kTm take on Gamelimited on strike in the very first round. Last time we checked, Cobra and LOPS hadn't played yet. LPOS, my apologies. Again, a team name that I cannot say on stream due to professionalism that we have. But some of these teams have interesting names, to say the least. See, if it was like a cool name like Ubersexuals, then I'd be cool with that. But I'm gonna have to use the abbreviations for these ones. Sorry, guys. It's 9-10. 3 to first 3. The bomb is on Sulu. And they are looking to get into what statue? Into that A site. Losing their scope. Rain down. Sulu already scouting about slightly. And I would not be surprised if KTM gets in on towards that side to get the nade in, to get the plant in. Pick up the first kill. They should get a nade now. No nade flying in.
Planted.
Interesting. Gamelimited wasting their nade, and now KTM are going to should be easily picking this up. Because all GLD needs to do is just sitting still, not even peek, and just wait for the mountain to come to Mohammed. How did he actually manage to do that is beyond my imagination. Why he peeked is just if you're defending, you planted a bomb, don't peek.
Explosives diffused.
Because then that happens. It is 9-11. And 9-11 indeed. Nos. Still, for Gamelimited. However, it is KTM is slowly but steadily trying to inch their way back after a terrible, terrible first half. But they've already 2 players down. Gildio and Block's already out for the count. And Gamelimited still have the 1. .21 bomb. On the other hand, Sulu with 18. Score-wise, Scat is doing horribly. 4 kills only. Make that 5. Picks himself that one up. It's just rain remaining. And Gamelimited are going to put themselves on a match point at this rate. And there it is. It's 9-13. And we should be playing an additional round. It's 9-12. I'm going to have to write that one down. But this is going to give Gamelimited KTM the ability to calm down a little bit. So we're waiting for just one more player. It's Scat, which in this case is... I'm going to have to look at the sign-up list for this one. And we're ready to go on the way. What could potentially be the last round here. Gamelimited just need one more. Score is 9-12. It's crunch time for KTM. As they're killing themselves. Fair enough. They didn't want to do that. Oh yeah, it's knife mode, obviously. So we're going to have to reset that one. Almost thought that they were going to be pulling a Swedish eco for those people that has ever played 1.6 or CS Source, so you know exactly what that means. Killing ourselves in the eco round to get yourself money and get it just over with. Set nades coming out. No picks so far, though. Score is 9-12. Into the last round here for Gamelimited, who just need one round. Sulu already down. Top player for KTM, finding himself down on the floor. And KTM, 3v3. Strategy-wise, let's take a look here what is going on. Oh, during connector. KTM down. Boot picking up the double. It's just rain remaining. This could be it right here. 3v1. And there you have it. Gamelimited will pick up this map here on strike in the first round of the tournament. It's 9-13 in favor of KTM. And we're gonna go on towards a quick break to get ready for the next map. I believe the LPOS Cobra match has already started, so we're gonna see whether or not how far they are already. But for the next bit, we're probably going to be starting out with Gamelimited versus Zen in round number 2. So don't go anywhere. You just watched the very, very, very first match here from the E-Series number 4 here on Chaos TV. Get ready for round number 2 because it's going to be getting hot and it's going to get heavy and it's going to be a long day.